welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Casey Salvage, aka Big Bacon, and I got Chris and Miss Ricky Bobby with me. How's it going? Welcome to tonight's racing at Fairbury Speedway. Let's take a peek here at the weather for NODAK Outlaw Sim League. 410s here, Fairbury, 80 degrees, 79% humidity. It's a little bit windy out there, Chris. 10 mile an hour. Think that's going to have any effect tonight?
Yeah, I believe it is going to have a little effect. They're going to have to make an adjustment for that wing there.
You bet your butts right there. Watching these drivers doing a little qualifying at the moment. Right now, the top spot is Matt Dixon, 10.71. Right now, we got Chris LeBray on the track from the Northwest, finishing up his lap there. He is third quickest. We're going to have heat racing, consolation race if need be, and then we got the A main event for 30 laps here. I'm excited.
This is going to be a real close race. If you're looking at the times, we have Matt Dixon with a 10.71 and Corey and Chris at a 10.89, with followed right behind with a 10.91, and Jason and Phil with a 10.92 tied. We've got about three or four ties out there right now, so there's a lot of close cars out there tonight.
Oh, look at this car, Chris. We got the Shrek car number 2. It's Nate Vaughn. He's getting 2 bonus points for me. Look at him wheeling that thing. Got a little extra weight there in the back. Add a little brake. It's time to full send here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go racing tonight, huh? We got what? Almost 20 drivers, 19 almost to be exact, which 2-3 heat races we should have. I think 4 advanced from each one. Track temp 76 degrees. I'm ready. What we got here left on the old ticker? A couple minutes. Let these drivers, make some fine tuning, I guess, as we call it. Some call it cheating. I say making a couple extra adjustments. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's going to be a close race, and everybody's trying to get a little bit of more speed to get into the A main.
That's what you want. You want the ticket right there to the show. The A main is where you want to be. Waiting, they're getting their calculators out. They're trying to get the right amount of fuel here to make it. 10 laps, I believe, is the heat races. Pretty much going to set the qualifying order for the A main. Looks like everyone should make it. Yep, everyone should make it to the A main. 24 is the max. We got about 19 drivers. Got any fans out there? Let us know who you're rooting for. You can see right there, top spot, Matt Dickinson. Matt Dixon, 10.71 with quick time. John Helms falls just short, 10.89. And wow, you're right, a triple threat tie. John Helms, Corey Rippheimer, and Chris LeBray all have a 10.89. Wow.
I was going to say, yeah, John sneaked in there at the last second with the same time.
That's crazy. We're going to have some competition, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sitting here on Scenic View just looking around the track, and that front stretch is real shiny.
I'm not sure, this is our first time here broadcasting for them. We appreciate you letting us come aboard. We're going to figure out how these boys and girls do it here. We see, okay, they're kind of COVID safe. Look at the grandstands there. All right, they're keeping their distance, but I don't know what they're going to do about the tractors. Is there tractors here? But, oh my gosh, Chris, I see it. It is slick as can be. It's shiny. Where's my sunglasses? This could be a little scary. Could be a little slippery out there.
Yeah, it looks like it has a lot of moisture in it.
Uh-oh, just a few seconds to go. It's time to go heat racing. That means we're going to get a grid here. For heat number 1, let's see what we got here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. On pole position, it's Matt Dixon with Lightning Sim Racing. Right alongside him, it's Chris LeBray from the Northwest.
In row number 2, we have Phil Korich in that number 14 car and Sean Brown in that number 8.
Third row inside, it's Richard Bates from the Midwest. Chris Shrek. Is he racing that Shrek car? I'm not sure. In the number 1. And to round it off in the caboose, number 1-3, for all the way down south from Texas, it's Kevin Fry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun here tonight. We are at Fairbury Speedway, and it's time to go racing. Put there in the chat there, who you racing for? Who you rooting for? Who you racing for? Well, don't kick out the driver. They got a job to do. 10 laps should be the distance.
I'm looking at the weather right now. We have about an 80-degree temperature, 80% moisture, partly cloudy with 7 degrees.
With 7-mile-an-hour wind, 7 degrees would be a little chilly.
Yeah.
All right, pace truck heading off the track. Make sure we're live. We are. Here we go. It's time to go. Green flag action. Look at that. Matt Dixon gets a good jump. Flips the deuces right away from the competition. Green flag action. Nice and smooth on the backstretch there. Gives deuces the mom and pops in the grandstands, traveling all the way to see them kick some butt tonight. Lap 1 in the books. Here we go.
Around lap number 2, we have Dixon up front with Brown and LeBay following right behind him. Phil gets into the wall coming out of that turn, trying to run that high side. Matt is just booking on that high side, pulling away from everybody right now. As we go on to lap number 4, it's Dixon, Brown, and LeBay.
LeBay trying to make a move here. Turn 1. Got a little squirrely there sideways. Moon his way back up. Hits the wall there just in fact. Phil, the 1-4, he's trying to move his way back up. Losing a spot. Dixon, though, he is pulling away from the field. Entire straightaway. Wow, he's out of the world right here, Chris.
And just like that, third hits the wall and gives it a little space for Phil to catch right up to him. So Phil's pushing for that third spot. But he is sitting in the 4th and final transfer spot, going straight to the A main. And it looks like, leader got a little loose. Now
leader did, slipping up there. They're side by side. 7 laps right now, 3 to go once they hit the stripe. Sean Brown, he's your new leader, the number 8, pulling away from Matt Dixon, trying to hold off number 1-9 of LeBray. Phil in 4th position. Oh, now 19 in the wall. We're at deuces, about to hit the white flag for Sean Brown. Can he get it done here at Fairbury, heat number 1?
Just like that, Dixon's trying to catch right back up to him, get on that first spot. They're side by side coming out of the turn. Phil looks low behind him, tries to throw it in there. No, he cannot. LeBay finishes 3rd.
Woo! What a way to cap off this night already. Heat number 1. Let's go.
I told you it was going to be close.
Hey, you were right. Close it was. Let's see. Do we get any results here? Heat number 1. Sean Brown, Matt Dixon, Chris LeBay, Phil, Kevin Fry, Chris Shrek, and Richard Bates. Tops it off. All right. Heat number 2. John Helms going to be starting inside row. Newell Anderson going to be starting right outside of him for RARink Esports at number 64.
In row 2, we have Ryan Furge in the 65 and Mike Scorum in the 69, starting 4th. And to round out the field, we have Ryan Nelson in the 9 and 5th, and Tyler Coates in the number 3. And Ryan Nelson is out of 9 Racing.
John Helms, pole sitter. 10 laps the distance here. First race, pretty clean. The track, well, it's pretty slick out there still. Who's going to get it? Who are you rooting for? I'm Big Bacon. Alongside me is Ricky Bobby, Chris Imbus. Here we go. 10 laps the distance. The top 4 advance to the A main. Green flag's out. Here we go. Green flag action. John Helms puts the smack down. Going to have a 4-car advantage over Noel Anderson and Mike Sarum. Sarum in that bright pink machine. You can't miss it on the track. Pink Panther on the top, trying to find a little more speed out here. Starting to get a little slick out there, Chris, as I see in 5th position, Ryan Frug.
So yeah, going on lap number 3 right now. We have third place going Scorum, spinning around. We got Ryan Furge and Oates tangling up.
Ooh, try to get it back
right
there.
now.
Number 3, Will Slideways almost got in the tire, but there's still green flag action. They're still going. It's starting to get slippery out there. Second place trying to hold it down. John Helms looking super smooth. The HRI number 21H. He's got a pretty good advantage up there, Chris.
Yeah, he's coming on lap traffic right now. Let's see how's this going to pay off right now. He's dipping low, letting the leader go high, keeping it low on him. He hits the tire, rolls it on his side. Second's coming behind him, collects him a little bit. He's still going.
Oh, man. We didn't see it on the cameras here. We're looking around. He is sneaky. We see Noel Anderson as we complete lap number 8, just about to get the deuces. John Helms riding the outside all the way up on the cush. He's got a good setup then. That thing is looking smooth, tight on the rear. He probably has a pretty good driver behind that wheel.
Yeah, I'm looking right now, the fourth and final transfer spot. Mike's looking low on Strom, or Furge. Running real low, keeping it collected, going around, inside, holding it. Ryan's high, gets a little cushion, goes off, and takes it.
There you go. He got the final fourth transfer spot there. We'll see if we can see the results of heat number 2. So far, so good. Chris, send it off.
Row 1 inside, we have Corey Wimfire on the 21. And on the outside, we have 47, Jason Randolph out of Firm Motorsports.
John Hofer, second row inside. Brady RARink right on his outside, starting 4th. Nate Vaughn starting 5th. And Dakota Hartzell starting the end of the caboose here. Heat number 3, top 4 advance. As we take a peek at the weather, 80 degrees, 80% humidity. That's why it's nice and shiny out there. The wind has dropped only to 3 miles an hour.
Not degrees.
Not degrees, that's right. 3 degrees. Well, it was 7 degrees a mile an hour earlier.
Yeah.
It's starting to calm down, and it's starting to get hot and sticky, Chris. All right, who we got? Corey, pole sitter. As we get the cameraman to zoom in, MPI on the side wing there in the 21 machine. Outside of him is Jason, the 4.7. Oh, look at this psychedelic car. That